Hey guys, the Explorer 04 here, Horrorboy465, aka Nate Murphy. Welcome back to some more reviews, and today making another face cam, I guess, video. You guys haven't seen my face in a while. I've been doing a lot of live streams, and during streams, I don't really have my video camera on. So you guys haven't seen a video like this in a while, an actual video, not like a live stream or anything. And that's mainly because, I've been really busy with stuff lately, guys. I really have not had the time to be making videos. And I also, real quick in this vlog, I kind of wanted to announce something. I know that I said that now this might make some people mad, and if you get a little bit upset with this, I understand completely. I myself kind of don't want to do this, but it's the probably only way that I'm going to be able to actually get like really good motivation to start doing videos again. At least this is just a decision that I feel I have to make. I know that I said that I was going to review the Jeepers Creepers films as well as the Final Destination films. I had already reviewed the Creepshow movies, so I got those reviews done. But I was going to review Jeepers Creepers, Final Destination, and I can't remember. There's another franchise that I was going to review as well. I can't remember it right now, but I think it was just those two and Creepshow were the main ones I was going to review. Also Saw. I was going to review the Saw movies. But really, guys, I've been watching other things besides those movies, and I really have not been wanting to watch them. Like Jeepers Creepers, I'm not really wanting to revisit them right now. Final Destination, big fan of the first two movies, but after that, not really a big fan of the franchise. So I don't really want to watch that franchise right now. And then Saw franchise, that's one of the franchises that I was really looking forward to doing. Like, I still want to do Final Destination, Jeepers Creepers, but Saw was the franchise that, out of those franchises, as well as Jeepers Creepers, but I don't know. I just wasn't, feeling like watching Jeepers Creepers. I just, I wasn't really in the mood to watch them and the movies because I haven't seen part 3 yet, and I have to watch part 3, and I don't have the movie, so I don't know how I'd watch part 3. But I didn't feel like reviewing the Jeepers Creepers movies. I didn't feel like reviewing Final Destination, and Saw is a big franchise, and it's a franchise that, out of all of them, mainly I wanted to review, but also just been too busy, and also just not really wanting to watch all of them right now, because I haven't seen them in forever. So, yeah, I'm probably going to be canceling those franchise reviews. I know it's crazy, I know, I'm sorry, but there's been other things that I have been watching that I can't review because I have these reviews pretty much on the list of reviews to do. And I don't really want to review them right now, so I'm going to try and work on this because there's a lot of times where I'll put franchises on myself, or I'll put a lot of pressure on myself to upload a lot. And that's a big reason why the Week of the Dead is most likely canceled, because that's pretty much a week of me doing movie reviews and watching movies on zombie films, and I probably won't be able to do that. Like, I didn't do it last year, I probably won't be able to do it this year. With the way things are right now, and I'm already just busy trying to fit reviews in my schedule, I won't be able to take a whole week off and or not take a week off, but just take a whole week and straight up watch movies and just do reviews on them. I'm just starting to get a little bit too busy for that, and I stacked up a bunch of franchises on myself. It's nobody's fault but mine, and it's a problem that I got to work on. I've always done it. It's pretty much a problem that's always happened with this channel. I've always just tried to pile more on and pile more on. I guess it's just to see how much I can review and how much I can watch. I don't know why I do it, but it's just, I guess, a habit. So, the Jeepers Creepers films, the Saw franchise, and the Final Destination franchise, those have been canceled and moved on to further dates until I feel like doing those reviews, because I really did not feel like doing those reviews. And those reviews, because with day going by, days and days and days going by, and me going, nah, I don't want to really review that. Nah, I don't really want to review that. It kind of led to, me pretty much not wanting to review them, and I will review them one day. It'll be down the road. It'll be way in the future, but I'll get to those reviews eventually. But that doesn't mean I won't be making videos. I will be making videos. I just didn't want to review those movies right now because 3 franchises. Creepshow franchise, there's only 3 movies, which I guess like Jeepers Creepers is only 3 movies as well, but I haven't seen the 3rd movie yet, and I'm just not in the mood to be watching them. I'm not in the mood to watch Jeepers Creepers right now. And the other 2 franchises, they're franchises that I don't want to watch right now because they're giant franchises and just not in the mood to review them right now. But yeah, that's pretty much that. Those reviews are canceled. I will be doing a review on Season 1 of Ash vs. Evil Dead, so it'll be fun to touch on that. I'll be watching a couple of suggestions that people have got for me. I got a suggestion from actually Colton. Colton was wondering if I could review 30 Days of Night, which is interesting because I haven't seen the movie in forever, and I have the movie. Don't really have the movie in its own case because when I bought it, it was just a DVD disc version. It wasn't the case, so I pretty much have to watch it like that. So Colton suggested, or had a request to review for 30 Days of Night. I'm like, that is interesting. I want to do that review because I haven't seen the movie in a while. So 30 Days of Night, wanting to review that. Want to touch on a movie that John Grande recommended to me. The title of the movie is not coming to my mind right now, but he wanted me to review that film, and it's on Netflix, so I'll give it a watch. So I got a lot of requests that I want to do. Those movies, like, I kind of am more wanting to review than Jeepers Creepers and Final Destination. So yeah, those reviews are canceled. New reviews are coming, and I'll still be making videos. So actually, this will lead to me doing more videos, hopefully. I'll try to put uploading more videos into my schedule a little bit more often. Once again, I do want to apologize for that. It's not that I want to not upload. I just don't really, with stacking those franchises on myself, with being busy, I lack motivation and also did not have the time to do reviews. Another thing I wanted to talk about in this vlog is my new background. If you guys can see, here in a second I'll be getting out of you guys' way so you guys can get a look at my background. But it's a whole new background. It's a new look. No more DVD guides in the background. Took them all off and redid my background. So here is my new background. Well, guys, that background back there is my new background. We got right there a cinema sign, which my dad bought for me. I'll probably be putting the titles of the films that I'm reviewing right on this board. Right there, I don't know if you can see it really well or not, that's a Batman belt buckle. Just thought it was really cool to have. Right there is my Dragon Ball. Right there is my Jason mask. Over there, sorry, it's up on the camera. Right there is my Jason figurine. And right there is my Crow poster, which I guess would be right there. And somewhere around this area, I'm going to move my mask down here, and I'm going to have my Part 3 Ultimate Jason figure somewhere around this area here in the middle, which that's coming in the mail, so it'll be here eventually. So that's my new background, guys. Pretty cool, huh? So yeah, guys, that's my brand new background. Hope you guys like it. Just wanted to give my background a little bit more different look. I've had those DVD guides back there for like 3 years, so I kind of wanted to update that. And a lot of that stuff my dad got me. My dad got me the poster. He got me the sign. Really appreciate that. He also got me the, well, it's opposite on camera. He got me the Batman belt buckle. That was pretty cool too. And I guess it's right there. Jason figure part 2. Part 3 will be right next to it in a couple days, so I'll have that displayed for you guys. So, yeah, that's that. New background. Also, basically the main point of this vlog. I kind of wanted to also give my thoughts on Friday the 13th, the game, a little bit. I haven't talked about it in a while. The last time I talked about it was my review for the game, and one of the things that I kind of regret, I just want to touch on this real quick. One of the things I kind of wish I could go back and fix with my Jason reviews is that around part 9, the audio quality just got bad. So, honestly, I might go back, or not go back, but I might redo some of those reviews. I'm not going to set a date because I'm not going to start that trend again of piling stuff on myself. But I do one day in the future, I want to go back. I keep saying that. I want to film new reviews for part 9, for part 10. I'll not rewatch the whole review of the remake, but I'm gonna just click on it and see if the audio sounds okay. If that one's audio is bad, I'll redo that video as well. Basically, any videos that had bad audio from my Jason reviews, I kind of want to redo with better audio. Not tremendously better audio, but a little bit more of actual understandable audio, and also a little more bearable audio, hopefully. Also, I will be getting better audio soon. I want to get a microphone. I'm working on getting a lot of stuff for the channel to make the videos a little bit more better quality, but that'll take a little bit of time to do. But anyways, I had already reviewed the game, so if you want to see my full in-depth thoughts on the game, I did do a review on it. It actually has good quality audio as well, at least, bearable audio quality. And so yeah, did my review on the game, and about a week ago or 2 weeks ago, we were told, not even a week ago, honestly, about 4 days before this update happened on the game, we got news that we were going to get a new Jason. And, of course, Jason X is also coming out, but while we're waiting for Jason X to come out, we got Friday the 13th Part 5's Roy Jason, which surprised the heck out of me because I thought they were going to put him in the game. Because Roy Jason, as you guys know, I'm a big fan of Friday the 13th Part 5, A New Beginning. Huge fan of the movie. I may even gush over the movie in this video. I'm not too sure. I'll try not to, I promise. But Part 5 has always been a controversial sequel. It's been one that gets overshadowed by Part 6 and Part 4. Because when you have Part 6 and you have Part 4, and you got in the middle Part 5, you got Part 4, which was considered one of the best sequels in the series. You got Part 6, which was also considered one of the best sequels in the series. So Part 5 kind of gets lost in that, and it suffers from that. At least in my opinion it does. In my opinion, Part 5 is a great movie. But I thought that since Part 5 got a lot of flack, it wasn't going to get in the game. Also, it's not Jason. Spoiler alert, it's not Jason. And I was very surprised that we got Roy Jason. I was excited. I couldn't wait for him to get released. And, the design of Roy Jason is awesome. And I'll be sort of giving my thoughts on it in this vlog, just real quick. It was something that was totally unexpected. I found out about it on YouTube because on my notifications tab, I got a notification about Gun Media, and I was just clicking on it just to make the notification symbol kind of go back to normal, because you know how the more notifications you get, the more the number rises. So I want to click on it to sort of refresh it or whatever. And I clicked on, clicked off, and I seen Gun Media had posted a video. I'm like, hold on, I'm going to go and watch the video. And it showed Part 5, and it showed Pinehurst, and in my review for Part 5, it said Pinewood. It's Pinehurst, not Pinewood. But if you watch my review, I say Pinewood, which is crazy because I'm a big fan of the movie. I should know it's Pinehurst, not Pinewood. But I seen that it was Pinehurst, and the map looked great. Lots of detail, lots of fog, lots of rain, It looked how the ending of Part Five's atmosphere looked, and I was really, really happy about that. I was like, okay, that's awesome because I'm a big fan of the atmosphere that Part Five had, and seeing the kill where he takes the hedge cutters, Roy Jason, cuts off the arms, gets ready to cut off the head, and then just says Friday the 13th the video game. I just loved the trailer for it. It got me hyped. I couldn't wait for it. It was also going to be coming with a patch, so I was really excited about that because the game is great to play. It's fun to play. As I said in my review for it, it's very addicting. You know, you sit down, you play it for an hour. You're not just going to be playing it for an hour. You're probably going to be playing it for the rest of your day. It's one of those games, at least for me, and me being a horror fanatic, it's just a great game. It's fun. But the one thing it really gets me mad about it is when it crashes and you get all these points up. You get your points all racked up as Jason or as a counselor, and it crashes. You get on a game where you die in 3 seconds and it plays perfectly fine. That stuff gets on my nerves. Jason also, I will admit, is not as unstoppable as he was when he first came out. And this patch has kind of fixed that a little bit, but it's many things of why it's like that. You know, the amount of time for the counselors to escape the choking kill or the grapple kill. I don't know how to say it. Where he grabs them, the grab kill. That time is increased. Jason's range for when he reaches for someone to do grab kill is a little bit lessened. He's walked slower. This is before the patch. He walked slower. There was freaking knives everywhere, pocket knives everywhere. And it made it very hard when I was Jason, which I get it. It's like, well, it's a challenge or whatever. But as Jason, I was playing it, I'm like, man, it's kind of at times especially when it lags. When it lags, it is so irritating to be Jason. And I am not going to sit here and say that I'm ranting on the game at all. I am not. I love the game. I think it's great. But it does have that problem. And when it lags bad. And it lags at the worst times. If you're a counselor, it lags when Jason is right there. And he just grabs you because it lagged. Or if you're Jason and you're getting ready to attack the counselors, it lags and they get away. And it's like, freaking lag is insanely annoying. And the game crashes every time I'm Jason. Every time. I've probably in the past 2 weeks, maybe 3 times, played as Jason and it not crash. And that's in like 2 to 3 weeks. Probably 3 times. About 3 times these past 2 or 3 weeks. And I've been Jason about 10 times. Maybe 12 times, something like that. Because I don't play the game every single day, but when I do, I play until, you become Jason. So that's why when the game is really laggy like that, I just say, dude, I'm going to go and play freaking offline mode. I am not playing this freaking multiplayer right now. I cannot deal with this right now. I am going to go and play some offline mode. So I usually do that when the game is lagging pretty bad. But Part 5 Jason. Sorry, rambling on. I usually do that in vlogs. But Part 5 Jason, or Roy, but it's still called Jason in the game. When the I guess I don't want to say DLC. I don't know if it's DLC. It's not really DLC. But when the update came out with Part 5 Jason, the patch, it downloaded, couldn't wait to play it, played it, got on Pinehurst, played a little bit of offline mode because I wanted to play as Roy Jason, unlocked the kills, and started the game, and immediately the opening animation is great because you have Roy Jason getting the axe from the stump that, the guy Vic was chopping and then he killed his son. He gets the axe from that, and you have an opening cutscene of him killing someone with an axe. And it's different from the other cutscenes. I thought it was done very well. And the map is really well done. I think it's a massive improvement over the Jarvis house. Because the Jarvis house, I like the concept. I like the idea. Part four's map sounds like a great idea, but really enough, there's barely any campsites to find pocket knives at, which I guess would be both good or bad thing. There's cabins spread out a lot. Um, the layout, I don't know, just the layout in general, I didn't really care for. You don't really go inside the Jarvis house too much because there's not really much you can do in the house. I mean, there's an upstairs, but if you go up there, you better hope that you don't get trapped in a room by Jason or you're going to get killed. So I don't really go to the Jarvis house too much. I don't really go to the house across the street from it because it's the same thing, not much you can do. And there's not even much items that you can find in the house. So the Jarvis map, I can play on it. It's decent. Not as good as I thought it was going to be. Part 5's map was a massive improvement because, it was much more of a larger map. Everything was spread out in the right way. The house, I thought, was very well done. There's lots of doors, so you have different ways you can survive in the house, the main house of the movie. I thought it was designed better. I'm much more of a fan of the house than in Part 4's map. The map has to where people are like, well, you don't release them around as counselors. The map has it to where it's like, okay, two choices. You can run all the way around the lake to get to this one area where you think the gas is, or where you even see the gas, where it's highlighted on the map. You could run all the way around the lake to do that. Or find a bridge that's way over here. Or you could just take your chances and swim across the lake and get to the other side, get the gas, swim across it again, put the gas in the car. And I like that because it adds like those options to it. And the map also focuses on suspense because it's foggy. When it's raining, it adds to it. Part 5, Jason has stock ability, so it makes it very suspenseful. Lots of times when Roy popped up, it was, you try to get the freak out of there, There was no playing games with Roy. Even when he was there, you got to get out of there. Because of the patch, they increased the running speed. They may have increased the grab range. Not too sure. Also, I noticed that when the patch was released, less lag, no crashes, and less bugs, which is a good thing because we needed that. So no crashes, no lags, or less lags. There's a few, but less lagging. And really no bad glitches or anything like that. So the patch did its job. It was a well-done patch for the game. Now, the map is great. Like I said, design great, it looks great. You have the barn, the house. If you're a fan of Part 5, like myself, you're going to be really satisfied with the map. It's got the graveyard. There's a part in the trailer where you see the tombstone of Jason Voorhees, but I can't find it in the map. I looked at the grave site, couldn't find it. I don't know if it's just somewhere around the campsite somewhere. But if you guys know where the actual grave of Jason Voorhees is, let me know because I still haven't found it yet. I know people are like, come on, you haven't found it yet? It's like, I really haven't. Went to the grave site, couldn't find it there. I don't know where it's at. But the map, if you're a fan of Part 5, you'll be satisfied. It's designed well. It's not buggy. It's not glitchy. It's a well-done map. A much better map than the Jarvis map, which is a good thing. And when we get to Part 5, Roy, there's also a lot of good stuff. The design was great. How Roy Jason has the overalls or the coveralls, and he has the mask with blue chevrons, which I love the mask. Designed very well. It looks like Roy. I like how they made him a little bit more shorter than Jason and a little bit less bulky as Jason because Part 5, Roy is a human, so he's not as big and tall as Jason is. So I like how they did that. But he's still to where you would believe he could be a killer. So they didn't make it to where it's like a little scrawny guy running around killing people and lifting them up with one arm. he still was big enough to where he could be an imposing threat. And design-wise, it's great. The the coveralls, the mask. When you unmask him, it's the cowl right here. All around his head's the cowl, the Jason cowl, and you see his face. It's all angry looking. Really enjoy that stuff. That's all great. Kills, really only one kill that I don't like, and it's one that I really don't like. But yeah, the kill where he takes the shears apart because his weapon is gardening shears, which I love that because I always thought either that or a meat cleaver was a weapon for Roy. I always thought that or the hedge cutters or the meat cleaver. I've always thought those about the Roy version of Jason because Jason is like an axe and machete. Roy is like gardening shears and a meat cleaver. That's just how I've always thought of the two differences between, Jason and Roy. Um, and his weapon is gardening shears. I was a little bit skeptical about breaking down doors and stabbing the bed and stabbing the claws and stuff like that. But in a way, it worked and it worked well, and it looked good. Like I said, I like the idea of the gardening shears. I like the animation. They run well. It looks good. The one kill that I don't like is, and I'll get to in a second, but the first kill is where he takes the shears apart and he stabs the person right here and stabs him right here. Second kill, which is pretty much the main kill, where he chops their arms off and then he chops their head off. Pretty awesome kill. Definitely one of my favorites in the game. The one that I don't like, though, is where he slits their wrists, because it's kind of weird. He takes the shear apart, and he literally just goes, shing, shing, and they fall down and they die. And I'm like, okay, I get it, it's Roy, so he's going to find his own way of killing people. It's not Jason, so he knows that, hey, the wrists slip them and they bleed out and they die. It's just weird because, you have the other two, which are just really gory and gross and, really awesome death scenes. Get to that one, it's kind of like, man, it's kind of lackluster. It's like, yeah. I probably won't be having it on my kill list, honestly. I'll probably put, the freaking head crush or even the two-handed choke is a more brutal death than that, where he takes him and he strangles him and he throws him down and he stomps their head in. That's a little bit more intense than Roy just taking the shears and cutting their wrists and they fall and they die. I'm like, it's not really got much impact to it. It's lackluster, honestly. Kind of lackluster. Besides that, though, everything else is a positive. Design, animation, the weapon of choice, the other two kills, the idea of having Roy Jason, I think is just so awesome. Big fan of Part 5, and to see Roy Jason in a game is awesome because I would have never thought we would have got that because he wasn't going to be in the NES game because it's not Jason. So, and I wasn't going to, I didn't think he was going to be in this game because it's, a Jason game and it's not Jason. But Roy got in the game. Stats are really well done. And design is really well done. And you get your map and it's all free and you got it level 0. It's freaking awesome, and I'm very happy that we were able to get a Roy Jason. So anyways, guys, that's pretty much it for this vlog. I know that I've rambled on a little bit too much, but that's just pretty much how my vlogs kind of go. Yeah, Part 5 Jason and Friday the 13th the video game. If you don't have Part 5 Jason in the game, I don't know why you don't. Actually, you kind of have to because the game updated. But if you haven't played the game, play the game. It's really well done. It's for Steam, for PlayStation, and for Xbox. So if any of you guys out there have those systems, definitely pick up Friday the 13th, the video game. It's fun, it's great, and now we have part 5, Roy Jason. And that's just freaking awesome. It's great. But anyways, guys, thanks for watching the vlog. See you guys in the next review. The Explorer of Horror is out. See you guys later.